e-FestivalPT está em mais uma entrevista no lançamento do Melodi Grand Prix, agora com Oda Gondrosen, que concorre com o tema Hammer of Thor. Hello, Oda, and I hope to pronounce well your name.
Yes, perfectly. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Thank you. So, my first question is, I imagine you are living a dream in the Melodi Grand Prix. How do you feel after being qualified for the final?
Oh, I feel so great. It's a dream come true, and it was so much fun to be singing my song on the stage and just show everybody everything we have planned for 3 months back. So it feels fantastic, and I'm really looking forward to singing the song again in the final.
I would ask you to introduce yourself, to present yourself for the Portuguese public. Who is Oda Gondrosen as an artist? How do you define yourself musically, and how was your career so far?
Okay. Yes, I started singing in a choir when I was around 5-6 years. I have always known that I wanted to become an artist, and I have trying to sing wherever I can. And I was in Norwegian Idol when I was 16 years old. It didn't went very well, but I tried again when I was 19 in The Voice. I got to the third round, and then I was out right before the live shows. Then I started studying becoming a nurse. I took a break from the music, and I thought maybe that wasn't something for me. But when I was 23 years old, I got a phone call from the Norwegian Idol, and I got to the third place. And after that, I have been written music and really just, I have always had a dream of being one of the artists in MGP. And now I'm finally here. And I think my music will, I have always been like, I love singing pop and pop ballads. But after we wrote the Hammer of Thor, I really think that my music will be a lot more mystical and adventurous and a little bit more folk, I think. So I think my song releases will be something like that.
So this song is a turning point, a sort of turning point in your career.
Yeah, I think so. It opened up a whole new world in music for me, and I really like that storytelling music. And so I will definitely be doing that much more in the future.
So you said that you have some experience in The Voice and Idol in Norway. How are these experiences helping you to deal with the Melodi Grand Prix?
I think that my TV performances have made me more. I have been more. What can I say? I really know who I want to be as an artist, and it made me feel safe on the stage and safe with the TV cameras. And I just think that my experiences with television really makes me know my place in MGP, and I can just be myself and show my music to the world, and that's just what I want to do.
So you said also that you worked as a nurse before pursuing your musical dream. Does that past as a nurse influence in some way your music?
Yes, I definitely think it will, because as a nurse, you talk to people in different phases of their lives, and you know, when I was working as a nurse, I worked with cancer patients, and I saw a lot of illness and sick people, and that made me really think about my life and think about what I'm doing with my life. So I think that time when I worked with those patients made me wanna try to become an artist, just because I got one life and I really want to do the best I can with it. So, yeah.
It's a life-changing, life-changing experience. I can't imagine. So your song is Hammer of Thor. I know that Thor's hammer is a powerful symbol of the mythology in Norway and other Nordic countries, and I imagine that mythology is somehow inspiring your song. What I ask you is, am I correct? And what is the meaning or the meanings of the song?
The meanings of the song is just when we sat down in the writing session, we really want to make a song that just screams of Norway. We wanted something Norwegian with Norwegian instruments and like the violin and the flute and the folk tones. And the reason we got into Nordic mythology was because it's so important for the Norwegian history, and we think that other countries also can relate to the stories from Nordic mythology. The song is a storytelling about a girl who steals the hammer of Thor. But if you look deeper into it, I want people to listen to the text and just make up their own meaning about a song. But you can also go really deep into the lyrics, and then it can be about just how you can change your life and just take the control over maybe something bad that happened earlier, or just take control over your life and make it to the better and get away from everyone else that is controlling you.
Is there some story behind the song? A story that inspires the song?
No, not really. Not a story from me that I'm telling about the song. It's just when we sat in the studio, it was just a storytelling about a person, but the song can mean so much different, but it's not one personal story for me.
So you already presented the song live for the first time in the semi-final last Saturday. Will you make some changes and surprises for the final? Obviously, we don't want spoilers.
Yeah, actually, I don't know what we gonna change, because I think my stage performance had everything I wanted. Maybe I just changed a little bit about my looks, or maybe some small changes, but I'm not really sure yet what it would be.
Obviously, someone who participates in a contest wants a good result, so I will not ask you about your goals, but instead, what could MGP add to your career, and what could you add to Melodi Grand Prix?
I really hope that this thing can make me an artist even more than I am, and that I can reach out to other people in other countries, not only Norway, and that I can spread my music and tell about my feelings and tell everything I want to know through my music, and just reach out to even more people than I am doing now.
Now, I will talk about history. So far, Norway won the Eurovision 3 times. What are your favorite songs in the Norway's history, in the Eurovision, and also in the Melodi Grand Prix history?
Oh, I think I have to say Fairy Tale by Alexander Rybak. That song, we actually had that song in mind when we wrote the Hammer of Thor, because of the violins and the Norwegian sound. And I really love that song, and it just screams Norway, and I love it. So that would be my favorite. And I also think that would be my favorite in the Norwegian MGP too.
So last but not least, this is your interview. So you have now all the time, all the freedom to send some message you wish to the Portuguese public, to the international public too, and of course to your friends.
Okay, thank you. I would like to say thank you so much for listening to my song, Hammer of Thor. And thank you so much for all your comments and every feedback I got. I really appreciate it, and it means everything for me. And I can't wait to stand on the stage again in the Norwegian finals to perform my song. And I just hope you like it and that I see you in Turin this year.
Thank you very much, Oda. And I will try to pronounce it well. Lykke good luck. Am I correct?
So, yeah, you're correct.
So thank you very much, and good luck for the Melodi Grand Prix final.
Thank you so much, and thank you for having me.